All right, Billy, are you ready to finish up the night of trick-or-treating?
Oh, I'm not ready to go home just yet, Dad.
All right. Well, we got one more street to cover, the giant-sized Team Up Network street. So head on down there, we'll get some more tasty treats, and then we can get you back home to enjoy them. Okay?
All right, Dad.
Well, Billy, how'd you make out?
Well, kinda sucked on the street, Dad.
Oh, come on, Billy, don't be that way. What did you get?
First house we went to was the Botched podcast house. Some fat guy named Tristan showed up to the door naked and threw a bunch of mini Tito's vodka bottles into my bag, along with razor blades. Not even razor blades in a apple or candy bar or anything. He just threw a bunch of random razor blades in my Halloween basket. What the hell?
Oh, don't worry, your dad will help you drink those later. Come on, what else did you find?
Well, Pokemon Go Podcast gave me a box of animal crackers. But they didn't even have icing on them. When I yelled at them and asked why those cheap fucks didn't have icing, they said it's because they spent all their money on egg incubators for the friendship eggs. What the hell is an egg incubator, and why does that make it so that you can't buy me icing animal crackers? What is this, Kazakhstan? Then I go to FTH Beyond's house, and they just give me a whole bunch of those dumb lollipops that have the question marks on them, because everyone loves the least favorite flavor of Dum Dums, which is mystery flavor. Could be frickin' anything. Why do I want that? Just tell me what it is. I don't want to have to frickin' guess it and then get a crappy flavor and then be stuck eating that lollipop. Jesus. That's another thing. I went to go see that Blazing Defender Report guy. He didn't even give me candy. He just gave me frickin' creatine pills and comic books. It's fucking Halloween, bro. I don't need creatine. I don't need to get my pump on. Why is he asking me how many squats I do? I'm 7 years old, you stupid son of a bitch.
Now, Billy, you're getting a little crazy. How about Toy Power? What did you find there?
Well, I got excited at first because I thought they gave me a bunch of gummy candies. Gummy Stretch Armstrong, which I thought was weird because Stretch Armstrong hasn't been a thing since before I was born. I don't even know how I know about it right now.
Well, Gummy Stretch Armstrong sounds pretty tasty.
No. Because it wasn't actually a Gummy Stretch Armstrong. It was actual Stretch Armstrong toys, which are cool, but it's fucking Halloween. I want my goddamn candy. Oh, and get this. I go to fucking Geek Versus, and what did they give me? A bag of carrots. Well, they could suck a bag of dicks. They said they didn't want to be just like everybody else and give me candy. Now I have a healthy alternative, and it won't be like the rest of the people. Hey, fuck you! I want candy! One step closer to diabetes. I can't accomplish my goals with fucking carrots.
Well, Billy, I think you're over-exaggerating a little bit. What? There's one more you haven't listed. How about breaking the panel?
Oh, well, I was saving the best for last, Dad, because when I went to breaking the panel, I knocked on the door, and what did I find? But a Charles McFall, Paul Klotz, and Philip Keating showing up in their underwear, greased up, and wearing crisp wisdom masks. If that's not the most horrifying thing that will haunt my dreams for the rest of my life, I don't know what is.
Well, what candy did they give you?
None. They didn't give me any candy. They gave me coupons to fucking MoviePass. As if anyone uses that piece of shit program anymore. Why would I want a subscription to MoviePass like some goddamn idiot?
Well, I mean, that's something. You gotta look at it with a glass kind of half full view. Where is your candy box anyways?
Oh, well, I'm so glad that you mentioned it, because as I was leaving, Charles McFall ran out and said, "Hey, I'm Charles McFall, the Rock God of Podcasting, and you owe me tribute." And then he took my fucking jack-o'-lantern full of candy. Great idea coming here, Dad. When we go home, I hope we catch Mom fucking the mailman, and then you hang yourself. I'll record it, and I'll post it on www.giantsizeteamup.com. Asshole. Wilds, a group of dragon misfits joined forces with Dungeons and Dragons. Inspired by boredom and equipped with new morals and a questionable understanding of the rules, our heroes venture forth to explore strange new lands. So gather up your dice, your manuals, and your livers, and join us on a quest to make absolute fools of ourselves. This is Botched, a D&D podcast.
Previously on...
Botched.
Botched. I was taking a vacation cruise with my family as we came upon an island. Next thing I know, we were greeted by the most friendliest people I ever met. Pale as hell, but still nice and friendly. They offered us a room and some lunch. And after that, we woke up. My wife was emaciated, my daughter was dead, and I was holding on for dear life. In a dark dungeon, it seemed to be. Until mysterious, confusing characters came down and set me free and started killing the vampires left and right. I find myself surrounded by these new possible friends, not knowing what will happen next, but there was an earthquake, and I'm a little confused.
All right, welcome back, listeners, to the 45th episode of our third season. Thanks so much for tuning in again. We are going to start exactly where we left off last time, as the entire area where the group is located is shaking profusely. There are multiple earthquakes going off. The ceiling is collapsing slightly. What are you guys doing?
Crying.
Running out of the dungeon, I guess?
We should probably get out of here. Is there like a circle of like dust on the ground where it looks like the rocks are going to land, like it's a boss fight?
No.
So I can.
I'm saying there's little. They're not like giant chunks that you have to avoid, like some sort of skill check thing.
Quick, brother, to the upstairs barrel.
We should probably get out of here.
Yes.
Were there any weapons being held by the vampires?
Other than a sacrificial dagger.
I'm gonna scoop that up as I leave.
Okay.
Dag rat. Got it.
Hey, little man. We're on our way out. You coming?
Yes, friend. Thank you.
Did you say friend?
I don't think this is the time to talk about friends right now. We gotta get out of here. It's the ceiling. Sir, the ceiling is literally falling. The sky is falling. We gotta go, son. And I'm gonna start running.
Okay. Athletics checks, everybody.
16.
Okay.
27.
Oh, this is my picture.
17.
That's a big old 11.
Okay. So you guys run back through the hallways where the dust of Sir Fennec is still laying, and through the room with the Seagullerus or Gullerus, whatever we had called that thing. Yes.
What happened to all the mimic bags?
We
They've
just locked
all
that door,
withered
didn't we?
away.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we run back through the cavern with the shitty rope bridge.
Yep. Run back all the way through all this stuff. Now, when you run through the cavern area, like there's just large chunks of rocks raining down, but they're just sort of bouncing off the bridge. So it seems like it's actually much sturdier than it looks to be. But you guys are running through all the old rooms that you went through in the previous episode, and you get back to the staircase
I remember this room.
where there's still the shattered barrel on the ground. Yeah, and then you're right there at the stairs. So you can just run right out of
Good
it.
memories.
Just gonna keep running up those stairs because I remember.
Yeah.
28.
So when you guys run out of the... Are you running all the way out of the building or just up to the top floor of the house?
Let's run to the top floor.
I'm going out of the building.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is the
Back to
building
the-
like shaking?
Everything is shaking.
I'll probably leave the building.
It has
so.
not gotten any better with you running out of the little dungeon.
Sachi's running to
So it doesn't seem like the earthquake is originating from the dungeon.
Tsunami, you say?
Well, I'm gonna slow down when we get through the building just to look around a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. What are the weather conditions like outside?
It is very windy. It doesn't appear to be raining, but it does seem to be dark all of a sudden, even though it was daytime when you went downstairs.
Okay.
Fog? Is the fog still?
The fog's gone.
Oh,
It is sort of just blown away.
Can I do like a survival check to see if there's like, are there small animals scurrying away from the ocean?
I feel like this is a persuasion or persuasion.
persuade me to tell me the answer.
A perception check.
Perception check. All right. Acceptable. Got a 14.
So, are you stepping out? Are you outside the building?
Yeah, outside
like
the
that?
building.
Okay.
Like,
The moment you go outside the building, you see a rocky black castle about 500 feet in the air with a very large jagged red crystal sticking out of the top of it. And it's walking on, it's almost like crab or spider legs, but it's way more than 8 of them. And it's just walking through the ocean, and there's the water around it all is black, and everything seems to be infected or changed. It's all very demonic, like the fish have spikes and there's like heavy metal solos every time it takes a step. Yeah.
Oh, so it's like the Mobile Oppression Palace.
stop stealing my joke that I was waiting for to do.
He only gets one an episode. Let him have it.
So this castle, 500 feet tall, is walking through the ocean at a pretty brisk pace towards the mainland. It steps over your island. Yeah, it's very, very large and looming over you. One of the legs lands in the water nearby, and all the fish are like jumping onto land, but they can't really go anywhere, and it's just and they all have spikes. It's
Spike fish?
spike fish. Yeah.
metal.
I gotta ferment them.
You also see with your perception check a dolphin swimming very quickly towards the island, but there's a goblin riding the dolphin.
Is he a friendly dolphin?
I don't know. It's riding directly towards you guys.
Riding a goblin?
A goblin
is riding a dolphin. No, we're changing it. It's a
dolphin
dolphin's
riding
riding a
the
goblin. The goblin is...
He's so fast.
Yeah, he's so fast.
I say a thing to Nobu in Dorkish.
Said,
You're going to fall into the corner.
Horses can move this many spaces without resting. Oh, you want to go and talk to the shopkeeper? I got you.
how are the stores? Is the sunglass hut still?
All the buildings are crumbling under the earthquake conditions.
Should go and take as many sunglasses as possible.
Are the khakis also crumbling off of their bodies?
No, they've been starched, so they're just...
Oh,
Shattering.
khakis. Oh, khakis. I thought you said cat keys. I'm like, what the fuck is a cat key?
It's
cat keyboard,
keys
asshole.
on the keyboard. Cat keyboard.
There's never been a cat keyboard in this campaign.
Good. Let's keep it that way. It's
dead.
Yeah, good.
It literally is dead, right?
No,
It blew up.
Yeah.
I'll ask the rest of the group then, since Nobu has no opinion. Should we make our way to the ship, or should we find somewhere a little... We could take the ship and get out of here.
I feel like taking the ship would be the right move.
Maybe, brother, this goblin has some kind of hand glider. We could friendship our way onto that castle.
What, that dolphin riding that goblin?
Yeah.
I wonder if he persuaded that dolphin for that ride. I know some dolphins. They're not that friendly
I know.
until they get too friendly. Then you don't want to be riding or be rid by any kind of dolphin.
That's why he's rad to go.
Who are you again?
Oh, I'm sorry. With the apocalypse going on, I did not thoroughly
other
introduce
things-
myself.
Yeah, but who are you now?
My name is Thirststone
Oh.
Longstorm.
Uh-oh.
Yes, as you can tell, I'm a hill dwarf.
Brother.
And by that accent, I can tell that you are a mountain dwarf, sir.
Yeah,
I can also tell because you look like shit.
I think we got bigger problems than casual racism.
As you guys are having this little chat, the goblin dolphin combo has now reached the shore.
Hold on, they're a team?
It's a team,
It's a goblin dolphin tar.
and the
The
dolphin
amphibiously gay duo.
amphibious. The dolphin jumps into the air and does a somersault, and then changes into a humanoid shape.
Yeah.
And there we will introduce our patron friend, Big Jim. Say hi to everybody, Big Jim.
Hello, this is Big Jim.
Well, never doing this
I'm
again.
here with my smooth voice to calm your weeping hearts after listening to these assholes for so damn long.
Is this public radio?
Or sex phone.
Public sex phone?
Public sex phone.
Episode,
You got the dime, I got
name.
the time, baby. You got the dime, I got the time.
So yeah, you land on your 2 feet doing a ta-da! And your goblin also lands next to you doing another
But the goblin turns into a dolphin.
no.
Okay.
Like a dog-sized dolphin.
The goblin lands and he goes, "Huh." And that's all you hear out of the goblin.
Well, I mean, I've never seen anything like this up in the hills, but...
Are you escaping the apocalypse too?
Oh, konbanwa. My name is Shijima. Allow me to introduce my associate, Keru. We are here on behalf of the shogun of my land. He has foretold of this imperial disaster coming from us. And we are here. He told me to come and investigate this island because of the horrors of the island being able to possibly explain the situation that we are in. And he bows deeply.
Hey, shitty man.
I'm no longer the most racist sounding accent on the show. Woohoo! Goals.
What race is he?
I don't know what race
He is a gnome.
No, got it.
It's basically the same size as the goblin.
Yep.
Hey, shitty man. The island is dead. We're gonna leave.
Dead? Dead? What happened? It was covered in mist.
Big old crystal brother. Look at it. Death Castle.
Death Castle. Band name, call it.
Well, that
Get it.
explains so much.
This-
Okay.
This island was inhabited by the vampires. They were dead, and now they're dead. Now we're leaving.
Kotune. Okay. Yes, we must go. This is bad.
Yep.
We got a ship.
Well, he's got a dolphin, I'm sure. Well, he is a dolphin, right? I saw him change before my very eyes.
Oh, I have many,
look like a
many
gnome.
ways I can change. But that is not for here or now or for new friends. This is purely for finding quickest method to get here. I would suggest we take your boat so that I may relax a little.
Now it's a ship. It's bigger than a boat.
Did you say nozzle ship?
I'm sorry, I am Shijima. I did not catch your names.
My name is,
Gary.
Lobu.
Nobu?
Lobu with an L.
Yeah.
Yup.
My name is
Yup.
Labub.
La Bubba.
Well, my name is Lurston.
Brother, my name's Sachi. I don't get what they're trying
I'm
to do.
sorry, my name's Thurston. I saw everyone else doing the L thing. I didn't know what to do.
What L thing? My name Lobu. No relation to any orc named Nobu.
I wouldn't know if you were or not.
Nobu.
so-
Nope.
Did you say Nobu?
No, boo, I did not. Lobu. Nope.
Are
Negative.
you Nobu?
Ah, that's a no.
Oh yeah, brother, that's Nobu. That's my friend Nobu, brother.
Shijima bows deeply.
Nope.
Oh,
That's nope. You
Honorable
have
Nobu.
me just have one of those faces.
Oh, Honorable Nobu.
You
Nope.
are greatest
We
potato.
have heard of your great nobility.
Oh, nobility. Nope. Negative.
Nobility.
Nobility. Not me. It must be different orc. Me just.
We have heard of your great lands. You are treasured in our country.
Oh. Yeah. No. That's.
I'm potato.
I'm gonna go now. And I just start sprinting to the ship.
Okay. And your ship, while still anchored and tied up, the seas are very, very rough, so that thing is all over the place at the moment.
Well, for the three of you remaining, this is my associate, Keru. He is not able to speak. He has taken a vow of silence.
Thank
And-
God, brother.
Keru just bows deeply and goes,
They're not silent. They made a noise.
Well, he speaks sometimes with a grunt just so that he can acknowledge that he heard you.
Brother, what's the penalty for breaking the vow of silence?
Oh.
Now, me assume death. Yeah?
Sounds about right.
I don't know. He's of a different order than I am.
Can I ask him? Maybe he could perform it for me.
Whoa,
You gonna
for
play
Keru?
charades
You
for
want
Katie
Keru to
right now?
perform it? Okay, hold on. Let me do a performance check on Keru.
I'm gonna go to the ship.
I'm going to the ship as well.
Fuck this. Fuck standing around and dying.
Keru performs at a 16, Dennis. How does he do?
He manages to convey well, first off, Sachi, what'd you get for your insight?
I got a 21.
Yeah, you can tell that if he is to speak, it is a severe flogging for the first two incidents. It ramps up. And then the third instance is castration.
Castration.
Castration, yeah.
It's castration by cats.
You gotta make those cats straight.
They cover it in
Cat
cat
stration.
No, you get a 8x12 box. You put 16 cats in there.
Put your dick in
You
the
shake
box.
it up. You let them starve for a few days, and then you stick your dick in. Catstration.
You put your dick
I
in
was
the
just gonna
box.
say, you take your idea of putting the cats in the box, cut a hole in it, put the dick in the box, and then light the box on fire. So then they have to
So the
claw
rat
their
thing?
way out. Yeah, it's like the
Yeah,
rat.
it's like the rat
yeah.
thing.
Gotcha.
But for cats and dicks.
Gotcha.
I'll show you later.
So anyways, everyone's run to the boat except for Shijima.
Oh, no, we're running. We're
Okay.
running.
So you all do that. Satchi, are you now running?
I guess
to the
I'm
boat?
running too, yeah.
Emitting from the castle as it walked by are these like plumes of like black mist almost. It's not like a smoke. It's not low to the ground where you guys are, but it's up in the air.
Oh.
So all the birds seem to be acting a little funny, but
Mine.
so yeah, you managed to get to the boat, although the ocean is going a bit crazy at the moment. By the time you guys get to the boat, that castle's already hit the mainland, by the way. And you just see, like, not plumes, but eruptions of dirt just going in every direction, like wherever it takes steps as it meanders its way through the mainland.
That looks good.
Oh, this is bad. This is very bad.
You guys call
Why is that, brother?
Wherever the castle goes, there's much destruction.
We see that.
And so does the sea, brother. That. Choppy.
The CC.
So whose boat is this?
It's my boat, brother.
Oh, all right. Oh.
Captain Satchi.
Yep. Me Lobo just deckhand.
No, we think that false. We took that boat from that small child.
Yeah, but everyone else who was in the chain of command is dead, and now it's Satchi.
Yeah, except for Zabub.
Oh, Zabub, brother.
That was me and Sir Fennec. Back when he had still had legs. And a body.
And
Never
of course,
heard of him.
In a face.
And a face. When he won dust.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, you said your name is Lubub?
Yeah.
Labum.
Me Captain Labub.
Now, I would figure since I was down in a dungeon, I wouldn't have nothing but an old cocksock.
you've got a...
No, wait. What?
Yeah, you heard that
I
right.
thought you were there for one night. You said you woke up in the dungeon after
Yeah,
you
no,
stayed one
you're
night.
wearing a loincloth similar, but it's a white loincloth as opposed to the dirty
Oh,
prison.
cocksock. Oh,
Cocksock,
okay.
yeah.
Oh, I thought
Oh,
he
no,
said
it's kinda
cocksuck,
yellow
and
now.
I'm like,
Yeah.
who's sucking his cock?
Your first day in prison, you gotta suck someone off.
Well, yeah, you gotta
Protection
show your
money.
dominance. Maintain eye contact.
Yeah. So yeah, you're wearing a loincloth.
So, do you got any kind of clothing or weapons that I could possibly cover myself up on your fancy ship?
Brother, I got this hat. And I hand him the new Satch grenade.
Yeah, you want this cocky jacket?
You open it up, put it on your head.
So,
Well, I can tell, sir, that this is some sort of... What do you guys call that? A canteen? This is no hat that I want to be wearing. And I'll hand back the satch pack back to the Satchopotamus.
there seem to be khakis blowing around the island.
Can I grab some khakis?
With like a harpoon, maybe.
You
I
want to
harpoon them
Yeah.
with a 22.
Okay.
What? You want to grab
Would
a
that
cack?
be cackpoon? Would that be a cackpoon?
Yeah, you managed to pull in a pair of pants.
The harpoon itself is not khaki. I'm just khaki. You don't call it a whale poon when you're killing whales with it.
I do.
A whale poon, sir, is something
It's the-
completely different.
But that's the easiest part. That's the easiest way to kill a whale is through the poon.
Yeah.
You gotta whale poon it.
Like a man through the stomach, but
Yeah.
whale through the poon.
With your
Whale
penis.
poon.
Mark that
Whale
one off
poon.
your bingo cards, kids.
With
That
your
whale poon.
with your penis.
Yeah.
Captain LeBub, brother. Our buddy Lurston over here just got our flag back.
What, that cocky flag?
The khaki flag, brother. Of friendship.
Raise that cocky flag.
By the way, those pants are 3XL like length, and they are size
Oh,
They're Charles.
45.
So here you. All right. Well, then I'll just fucking hand them back
Okay.
to them so they can raise it as their flag. Apparently.
You do
Flag
that.
the hell. That's
Yeah,
a
it's like
sail.
it's like
Yeah.
the Jolly Roger, but it's a khaki Roger.
Sure. Khaki pant sail flag thing. Got it.
All right. Well, then I guess I'll just hang out with my cocksock and
Yep.
my new harpoon that I found somewhere.
I offer you a khaki jacket.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
probably
I'll-
not your size.
Well, what size is it? Let me see if it fits.
Way too big.
It's
It's too big.
It's a ladies triple XL.
It fits perfectly.
over
We
your
are-
entire body.
And your hips.
We are on a ship. You could just cover yourself in tar.
Yup.
Actually, I'm pretty sure that there would have been stuff on the ship because we
There
took it
is.
from people.
Yeah.
True, there could.
All right.
Would be
Search
clothing.
the cabin.
So
We
that,
had leather.
as we have weather.
And you didn't trade the one crate, so it's still filled with khakis.
It's true.
In all sizes.
I don't know that though.
Oh, okay. Well, they know that.
Hey, we got a crate that's filled with khakis and fish.
Well, I think that
And
that
rope.
is that is fine.
And rope.
I'll probably just have the khakis and keep the fish and the rope to yourself. We should probably get sailing if we're going, because things seem to be getting worse as time goes
Hey,
by.
hey, Saji, set the mizzenmast.
Are you
Intelligence to know what he said.
Are you doing sails in the very rough wind, or are you just doing rowing?
Doing half sails.
We should
Half
probably.
sails.
Half sail and row.
If
Yeah.
Sea of Thieves taught me anything.
You can't row and see thieves.
Get out your hurdy-gurdy. That's rowing.
Shijima looks around and sees that these guys apparently have no clue what the hell they're doing.
We don't know how to sail.
Yeah, no, it's pretty obvious. And he looks over at Keru, and Keru just looks at him, goes, "Hmm," and shrugs. And he says, "Okay, Keru, you get the rope." So he
String him up.
Hang the dwarves. Hang them high, brothers.
The new flag of the boat.
Keru gets the rope and ties it to the front of the bow. That's the front of the boat.
Uh-huh.
And
The front of the boat.
Is it port or starboard side?
It's like an ATM machine right there.
The
it's
aft
the
port.
very tip of the bow. And
Yes, the aft.
Just the tip.
just the tip.
It's a
Just the
portly,
tip for our $1
a
patrons.
portly aft.
Shijima grabs the rope and jumps into the water, and as he jumps into the water, he turns into a dolphin again
Tow that
and
shit.
starts pulling the boat. Probably I'll need, what, a strength check, Dennis?
Yeah,
for a
for a boat.
Wow.
Well, ship. It's a
ship.
Say.
Yeah, it should turn into like
It's
a whale.
probably what, caravel size?
I rolled a 10, so I'm sure I'm going nowhere.
You're going nowhere because I forgot to mention that the ship is filled with, I think, over 2,000 pounds of gold.
Right, by the way.
No.
Oh,
Or was it more than
Okay.
that? It was 4,000 pounds of gold?
It's 4,000
Sorry,
pounds of
it's
gold.
filled with
Yeah.
4,000 pounds of gold.
And that's
One-
probably not all the stuff that's on the ship.
And we
either.
need
No,
it.
there's some other
It's
stuff
a-
on the ship.
all
a
right.
big
So
ship.
I'm going to do a.
Look, I got a Darfpoon now. Darfpoon? Darfpoon, anybody?
Kill the gnome.
Shijima realizes this isn't working, and he's going to use his full wild shape and flip into a. How about an orca? Would that work?
It would help?
Okay. So he flips
chariot.
into an orca,
Okay.
and he rolls a not natural 20.
Now, you've all seen Blackfish, right? No? I'll reenact it real quick.
Maybe. Show me.
We could also row at the same time.
I assume you could probably see fairly clearly in the
Yeah.
water. There's a lot of fucked up fish in that water. Like, fish with spikes all over them, and all kinds of stuff down there.
Well,
Shijima.
I mean, shit.
So while our Asian caricature
Am I
gnome,
taking any damage as I'm trying to do this?
You just noticed they've sort of now noticed you, and they're all making their way towards you.
All right, if I can at least get the boat off of the shoreline and get it closer to water where they can actually paddle rather than just sitting on the dock, then I'll consider that a success and jump back in the boat.
I mean, we can also be paddling this entire
So I'm
time.
gonna
Yeah.
begin rowing with a 27.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
just doing both sides.
Not Nobu.
Nat 20 to roll.
As everybody is doing this, I'm going through the cabins looking for something to wear and equipment.
Cabins.
You find a lovely white dress.
Crit 20.
Somebody's wedding dress.
It's fucking
Khaki.
You actually
It's a
got
khakis.
you got a you got a wedding ship, so it's like
a hemp wedding
say
dress.
yes to the dress, but it's a whole ship.
So
it's
there's no
just-
weapons or anything on board.
There are some sewing needles
What, like
for hemming the dress.
clothes hangers.
Clothes hangers.
There's a bunch of confetti cannons.
Yeah, there's no real cannons on this boat.
Wedding ship.
All right, so with my crit 20 that I wasted, I didn't find
Champagne.
anything.
You
but
found the
You find a
loveliest of
cake.
dresses.
You find a cake you can
do
jump
find a
into.
I'm going to start rowing with a 20.
Okay. Yeah, that ship starts moving off of the beach pretty quickly, so you can get back in the boat
Okay, I
You
jump
did
back in
it,
the boat.
whale boy.
Okay. Bloop. You change.
And when I flip back into the boat and flip back in as a gnome again.
Okay.
So, was the water he was in,
kind of black.
did it affect him at all?
Roll for me a
Questions 3.
Constitution check. Shijima?
Of course, you're gonna give me a con check. Hold on, con check. Oh shit. How's a 3 grab you?
So the rest of you notice that Shijima, as a whale, so to backtrack a bit, he's starting to sprout spikes, and his eyes are looking a little beady and crazy.
No, brother.
Shijima's looking a little antsy in his pantsy. And then he hops back in the boat as a gnome, but as a gnome, he's covered in spikes, and his voice changes octave to like that of like a heavy metal Asian, as opposed to just
So
a
baby metal?
yeah. Figure that one out.
Oh, this is not pleasurable.
Now he kind of sounds like you, Lobu.
What?
Oh, all right, sorry.
Not
We know.
really.
We know hear that.
I'm kind of more relaxed.
They sound completely different.
Me don't fight nobody ever.
Him speaking like an orc.
I'm from
You miss Swan?
like a orc.
You miss Swan from that TV?
like a orc.
Yeah, speaking like an orc.
All right, so I'm just gonna keep rowing then.
Are we gonna try to maybe...
28.
Sure, you guys make it out into the deeper waters. The chaos, you can easily see the chaos of the island. The mainland is currently being just destroyed, and there seems to be a lot of chaos going on. The water itself, also that black water is spreading. Do a perception check for me, everybody.
We're just gonna ignore the dwarf gnome thing.
Not 20.
Nat 20.
13.
Less than nat 20.
You guys that have rolled really well notice the mine, as there seems to be swarms of gulls, the metal gulls, flying around your ship.
I'm gonna do a nature check of a 17. Is that normal?
No,
Okay.
I mean sometimes they swarm, but not that many, and not.
So I'm guessing animal friendship wouldn't work on them if they're not natural.
They.
well, he does have spikes
You
on
have
him.
spikes now. It might do a little something.
Those are sociopath gulls. They don't want to be
So
friends
that
with you.
would be...
We could James and the Giant Peach this and get a bunch of seagulls and then tie them up and have them
But then
sail
we
us to the
gotta.
mainland.
Well, the
Nat
bait-
20, Dennis.
To what? To be friends
to
with them?
animal friendship the seagulls.
Okay. Does that mean you speak with the birds, or they just don't mind you?
They don't mind me. They love me.
Okay.
They think I'm the coolest thing since sliced
They
bread.
do, but they are kamikazing into the rest of the boat. And
Shit.
as they, like, dive bomb into the ship, they have, like, little explosions of fire.
Jesus.
But it's like a gooey fire.
Good
Okay.
fire.
Wait. Like the
I'm gonna
birds
speak
themselves.
Yeah.
with animals, and I don't. Never mind.
So basically, it's like anything that's thrown in Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Blows up on fire.
Sure.
Because
Yeah.
they'll toss things and then they explode.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
It's like that, yeah. Except gooey fire
that-
that's remaining.
Goo
Isn't that
fire.
Shake's power?
It's anyone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, these birds, just one after another, are dive bombing.
Goo fire
Well, I
kamikaze
would-
birds.
I want to blast as many as I can
Okay.
with firebolt.
Okay.
Blast. You put them on blast, dog.
Roll to
I got
attack.
a 21.
Yeah, you hit.
I don't know what that means.
You're a hip hop turn.
What? Really?
Wild star.
It's gonna be 11 for
Yeah,
one of them.
you hit one, it explodes in midair. He blows up one of the gulls in midair, and the fire goo rains down on your sails.
Raining goo. Raining goo.
Yeah.
So wait, is this the same
Hallelujah! It's raining goo.
Red Gem Metal Man
burns us.
thing from last season?
Did he shoot hot goo?
No. Well, he did shoot hot goo, but
Bit
it
hot
was into
fire.
a retain, like a
Sticky.
receptacle.
Sweet.
A retainer.
Somebody's retainer. As they wore it.
Man.
Who put it in my mouth?
Oh, my retainer's so ghostly.
Dennis, I magic missile the a bird for 4.
Yeah, it explodes. Again, more hot goo raining down on your sails, lighting them more on fire.
Well, no, I'm just gonna keep doing it as long as they're there.
Okay. There's
I-
about 50 of them.
I continue rowing with a 27.
Keep
How
rowing,
do the
got it.
sails look?
They're on fire.
Sail!
Yeah.
I'm not going to be throwing any black seawater on them to put them out and just turn into spike sails.
Just throw them in the water, bro.
Oh, just dip them in the water?
Just
Do,
throw the
just-
sails in the water.
Just roll
We
the
don't
boat.
need them.
Everybody do deck saves.
Can I see it?
Yes?
I don't know what's happening.
The birds are dive bombing.
Oh, okay. That's
21.
Aren't I below
Get
deck?
ahead. 18.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm rowing.
I thought we said there wasn't a below deck on the. Oh, that was a
Yeah.
different boat.
There's
no,
a
there-
potato boat.
Yeah, you're below deck
Yeah.
rowing, I guess.
All right, that's all I'm doing.
I'm also there, brother.
All right, Sachi
All right.
and I are just rowing.
Because I'm giving him guidance.
Sure, gotcha. Okay.
Not friendship.
22 on my decks.
Yeah, so you guys are all fine. As the gulls just keep smashing into your boat. The boat is really on fire now.
Is there any way to put it out?
It's lit.
Water.
Call the cops.
Seems
We gotta use that black water.
Is there a bucket?
Hey,
Of course there's a
Lurstone.
bucket.
Hold on. Wouldn't the ship have stores of fresh water? Like, wouldn't that be
It
a
should.
thing?
Yeah.
It should have potable water.
Especially if
So-
it was a wedding cruise boat.
So we should
No,
also have
so,
champagne.
so it's only got champagne. There's no water.
I'm very thirsty, but I have a very good champagne on me. I don't know if I can go on. Go. Burp. Oh, God, I gotta row. Shit myself.
So
Oh, I'm so tired.
I'll use an investigation of a 20 to find something below deck to
It's a diarrhea cruise.
put out the fires.
You find a number of things. You find the turlet burr, which is the barrel where all the toilet stuff goes. Because
The
they don't
gray
just,
water, they don't put it into the sea
No,
because they
'cause
are
they don't know.
eco-friendly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's just filled with offal.
Nope.
Then there's a few casks of champagne. There's a few casks of wine.
How are they casking champagne?
I don't know.
If it's carbonated.
I don't know how champagne works.
They just turn them on the side.
That's no. That's
Sure.
not, it would fucking explode from the pressure.
It's flat champagne.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, it's flat, yeah.
It carbonates when it comes out of the tap.
It's flampagne.
A few barrels of wine and a few barrels of mead. And then another 4 or 5 barrels of water.
How heavy are these barrels?
Pretty heavy.
I'm gonna try to
Liquid's
pick
pretty
up
heavy.
the champagne one.
Okay. The booze ones are smaller, but
What are you?
I'm
A
afraid.
barrel's what? 10 gallons?
no.
An actual barrel?
Yeah.
It's 59,
I was gonna say it's
Oh.
way more than that.
and they are roughly they're really heavy.
Yeah.
They're like-
It depends on what's
so
in
what's
it. but yeah,
59
usually
times
pretty
8 plus 15? That's how heavy it is.
Okay.
I rolled an 11.
You don't. You can't even
Multiple.
lift it even a little.
This
doesn't even
normally
rock.
doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. This is not normal for
Was
me.
there a fucking
I
dolly in there?
Can you roll it?
Dolly, the black dahlias? You trying to say black dahlia?
No, like a dolly.
Like a
Hello,
like a
Dolly.
lady?
He means hello, Dolly.
Are you trying to say hello, Dolly?
No, and cloned sheep.
Okay, that
Oh,
kind of
okay,
Dolly. Yeah,
that Dolly.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can't lift these. They're just too
Yeah,
heavy.
they're too heavy for you.
Pussy.
Lobo doesn't
Dennis
know
could-
that the boat is on fire.
Oh,
No,
but
I don't
I'm
know.
below deck.
Yeah,
correct?
you're down below.
Excuse me, Mr. Naboo and Mr.
on.
Sachi. Our boat happens to be on fire up there, and I don't have any way to lift these heavy barrels. And you both look like you're strapping young men.
Sachi, go help him. I'm rowing with a 27.
Well, you look a little bit stronger than this mountain man.
Why don't you just hill that barrel up there, brother?
As much as I want to have our qualms right now, sir, I this is not the time nor the place to kind of have a fight on who's at the top of the hill or not right now.
Mountain.
Mountain.
Hey, Saji, this is your captain. Get that barrel of water up here to put that fire out.
I mean, I'm not probably the right person to do that.
21 to pick one up.
I'm gonna
You
give you.
managed to lift one of these barrels.
You know,
you're
if you-
having a rough time.
If you're not gonna help me, I guess that's fine. We can all sink and die together.
Since this is a wedding cruise ship, luxury liner, is there a
It's actually not for that. It's
dumbwaiter?
like a wedding
Supply
planner
ship.
boat.
uh,
That's why it's
got all
the
the supply-
dresses.
So it shows up to different islands and
yes,
hosts
for weddings.
island-themed wedding
Yeah,
on
yeah.
Sandals affiliated beach properties.
Yep.
Is there a dumbwaiter?
I think he might have perished with the rest of the crew.
No.
Mr. Naboo,
I cast mending on Thurston.
what did
What?
you mend on me?
Well,
Or
no.
guidance.
Since they got these barrels, they wouldn't lower them through. They wouldn't bring them down the stairs. There would be an opening from the main deck.
Yeah, there would be a crane.
So there should be a crane.
So I look to
and
the right.
and a thing to lift.
Oh,
these
that
things.
looks like a barrel cannon that just shoots the barrels.
No. This isn't Donkey Kong.
Shit.
It's, I throw a banana at you.
Oh, thank you for that banana.
He drops the barrel. Puts a hole in the
Bananas
boat.
are currency in Donkey Kong.
I'm
You know,
aware.
Dennis and Phil, I think the barrel cannon is how you go upstairs in the barrel, right?
It's a pneumatic tube.
It's a pneumatic barrel system.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll give you a dumbwaiter system.
It's fine. And then I'll move the barrel over to the dumbwaiter.
There's like a freight elevator.
Yeah. And then I'll use my great intelligence of a crit 20 to know how it works.
You pull on the
Pair of
lever
ropes that you
with the ropey
pull.
thing.
I know.
Okay.
I was a dumbwaiter
You are.
salesman.
Yeah, you're a
back,
dumbwaiter.
back in my youth.
Still have the floor model.
Yeah.
Dennis, are the seagulls still crashing on
Yeah,
the
no,
boat?
constantly. Yeah, no.
Okay, I
we're-
just want to make sure since we're having all this
No, I know, yeah. No,
discussion of what's
as he gets to the top of the boat, it is completely engulfed in flames.
This is
and
fine.
there are still birds flying around.
This is fine.
Does that ding?
Yeah.
Does that ding when the barrel gets up there so they know that the
Sure.
barrel is there?
It goes ding. And as the barrel gets to the top, we're going to take a break. Hello, Patreon subscribers. This is Dennis, World's Most OKest DM, here to talk to you once again about Patreon. If you head on over to patreon.com/botchpodcast and subscribe today, you're going to help support the show and help us grow a little bit too. Now, you already know about most of the levels, like I said last week. You know, $1 gets you, your name read off. $3 gets you the bonus episodes. $10 is creating content for the week-to-week episodes. $15 are behind-the-scenes videos, including the horrors of my love life stories, which everyone seems to enjoy my sorrow. $20 gets you an art print each month from real artists. $25 gets you a quarterly care package filled with all kinds of goodies that we find over the course of that time. And then, of course, $50 is the bi-weekly game night, where we'll play either D&D or some other sort of game, whatever it is you guys want to play. But the new level, $30 a month, our executive producer level, has already had 2 new patrons. You get your name read off at the end of every episode for being an executive producer, and you get put in an exclusive chat with Phil and I where we get to talk about, the direction for network ads, Patreon episodes, and pretty much anything else we can come up with. In fact, this week's Giant Size Team Up Network ad was thought up by one of those patrons. So if you too want to air your ideas, head on over to patreon.com/botchpodcast and subscribe today. And we're back! Alright, so, the whole boat's on fire.
Shit.
There's
How
still,
about yours?
There's still a few, there's still a few gulls flying
That's the
around.
way I like it.
Dive bombing into the boat, not hitting anybody.
Mine.
Mine!
Dennis, if I cast Friends, would that do anything?
Yes.
On what?
Put that fire out.
Yes.
I'm still below deck.
You're what?
No, we just got to the top.
You're below deck?
Because there was the ding, and you and I are on the dumbwaiter.
Oh, we were on it? I was just
Yeah.
putting the barrel on
No,
it.
it's the pulley is on it.
All
Yeah,
right.
it's a freight elevator, so you got to pull yourself up.
All right. I'm on deck.
It says one creature of your choice that isn't hostile towards you.
No, they seem pretty
Well,
hostile.
the seagulls
Yeah.
seem pretty hostile.
Well, not towards him, though.
No, they're hostile towards everything.
Yeah.
Because they're seagulls.
Do hostile.
Do hostile.
Do hostile. Do hostile. Do hostile.
Mine?
But all that does is give you advantage on charisma checks against it. So, I mean,
Oh, who are you?
But they already like me.
they
so maybe
already like you. So,
They
I mean,
won't hit me and my friends.
They're not hitting you.
they're not hitting you.
They're hitting the boat.
His little
Shit.
circle of not fire around.
Yeah, there's like a perfect circle of not burning around you.
Perfect circle.
I don't know any perfect circle songs.
Nobody does.
So
I
yeah,
run. I run.
you run.
Off the boat?
You.
I run so far away.
Okay.
Hey, Shipman.
I run both night and day.
So yeah,
Con-
Thurston, you come on top, and
Flock of
there's a bunch of flaming bird corpses everywhere, and the whole boat's on fire.
Brother, we gotta open this barrel.
Yeah.
It's the wine barrel.
Wine? It's
just
not
kidding.
flammable.
Yeah.
It's just sticky now.
the ever clear barrel. No!
I fail at breaking the barrel with my hammer.
He rubs his hammer up against the side of the barrel. It does not break.
It's typical mountain dwarf. Let me see that real quick, sir. And I'm going to take the hammer from him.
I hold on to it tightly.
Sir, we got to use this hammer to get rid of the fires.
Brother, I got an idea. Why don't you take this hammer that I'm going to hand to you and hit that barrel?
So I'll take the hammer, and I'll hit the barrel with a 23.
You hit the barrel.
Good job, brother.
Puts a big hole in the top of it. Yeah.
Why'd you hit the top, brother? The liquid's in the side and the
Well, I
bottom.
figured you were going to break the top and then
And
dump it on its side.
Well, yeah,
and
I
then
was
let
going to
run
hold it
out, yeah.
on its side.
You like use buckets.
Are you going to hold it? It's heavy.
I'm going to bless him again with guidance.
Yeah.
+3.
Oh, you get to roll that?
I did, but you don't have
In
to.
I
my
wanna
country,
roll it.
we call this potty foul.
23 to hold it.
Yeah, you pick it up. It's still very heavy, so you're not moving terribly fast. But as you
Well, it's
as
fine.
it pours
I
out, it gets
Slosh
lighter.
that barrel
I
all
can
around.
slosh it around and kind of put all the fires out.
Like it's a mountain dwarf wedding.
Yeah.
Sweden.
You're putting out the fire where you're putting the water, but I would say that the fire has
The fire.
spread on a lot of the boat by now.
I mean, that's like 300 beers worth of wine.
Slosh grubbing.
So if the wine's on the boat and the seagulls are still coming down, when the seagulls hit the boat and they explode on fire, wouldn't that catch the wine on fire?
Wine's not flammable.
Wine's not flammable.
Oh, okay. It's
Neither
not
is most
flammable.
liquor.
It's not fortified wine.
So yeah, so you put out a good bit, but
Now, mister, what was your name again? Now, sir, if you can go back down below where mountain dwarfs belong and get some more of these wine barrels, or maybe...
Brother, I'm not made for lifting barrels. That's mountain dwarf. Damn it.
Yep, that's what I said. Like I said, get back down below deck and get some more... and get
Okay,
some more
I
barrels,
walk
please.
up to Sachi and Thorsten, and I roll a...
My name's Thirststone.
Thorstone.
foreskin, and I roll a... I roll a 21 friends and make everybody friends
We get to save against that.
to knock this stuff off.
that's not how that
You do.
works.
That's not how friends work.
Yep, it is.
It makes it so they're
Actually-
friendly towards you.
Okay, then they both love me.
They do. Only if they
four.
pass or they don't.
Right now, I think there's no save. But
So-
when the spell ends, they become hostile.
Yeah.
Works for me.
It's fine. As long as we can get to some place where we're not burning and dying, they can kill each other after that, as far as I'm concerned.
No, kill you.
Sachi, I want you to do a religion check for me.
You gotta roll a die.
13. No, I just rolled one. I got a 12 plus 1, 13.
You hear like a weird voice in the back of your head.
Is my,
Who's a good boy?
is my left side of my face going slack?
A little bit.
Is that blue?
Brother?
And so
Brother friendship?
So then you come to, and it's sort of been translated in your brain that if you're truly a disciple of Good Boy, then you should be friendly to all, including hill dwarves. If you're a true disciple of Good Boy, you need to spread friendship everywhere.
Brother, we need to get as many barrels up here to put this fire out. Now, you can work with me and we can get through this together, or you cannot and we'll just burn to death and die and maybe fall into the Black Sea and turn as metal as fuck. You have a choice to make as I continuously just slosh this water barrel.
I'm thinking.
While Thurstone's talking, his head starts to change before Sachi's eyes into that of a large blue dog. And it's just...
And the words, my words change.
And then it switches back.
Brother,
Hey, Sachi.
Brother, I'm trying to solve this.
This is your captain.
Too many voices.
Go down and get more liquid.
Brother, what I've been trying to tell this friendly hill dwarf friend of mine is that I should take the already half-empty barrel and he should go get it because he's stronger than me.
Oh, fine, if that's what you want to do, because you're not as swole as you perceive to be, I'll put down the barrel of wine and I will run downstairs as quick as I can.
And I give him guidance again.
One of you two go get a barrel of liquid. The boat is on fire.
The boat is afire.
The sails are gone
The
now,
ship.
Because that whole part's engulfed in flames.
But Boo is still
He's
rowing.
still rowing.
24 athletics to continue rowing.
You're still rowing.
Yep.
Although the fire has now descended down the sides of the boat
Guys,
towards where
Do a
the
barrel roll.
rows are.
is it burning up there?
and by rows I mean oars because I keep using it as a noun instead of a verb. Oars are almost on fire now.
Hey, Lobu!
Dip him in the water.
Keep blowing!
You are him! You are Nobu!
Nami said Lobu!
Lobu, with an L. I got a 19.
Yeah, you just keep on rowing.
So the oars are hitting the water, though, so it's putting the fires out.
The oars are long, though. I'm talking about the top end of the oar
Well-
catching.
So I ran down to get another barrel. And I
There's
did.
also more than one pair.
Yeah.
The orcs are long too.
Hey, Dennis, when they're when they're rowing,
See, now you're doing the opposite of me.
when they're rowing with the oars and the oars comes out of the water,
Uh-huh.
are they seeing anything like black duck on the oar? Is there something?
The water just looks black. It doesn't seem to be slimy.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah. So the water that's coming off the oars is black, but it's not gooey.
But it's the same consistency
Yeah.
as water.
It's not viscous or anything
Yeah.
like that.
I just didn't know if it was like an oil kind of thing. Or...
Nope, nothing like that.
No, but it's turbid.
Yeah.
But
Nope. Sorry. Lobu is rowing. I almost said oaring too. Is rowing so quickly that you guys are almost halfway back to the island. Or,
What island?
God damn it, back to the mainland. Well, technically, it's all an island. It's just water.
An archipelago.
But halfway back to the mainland, when you hear this strange sound bellow from the deep. Well, it's more like
Narwhal swimming in the ocean, causing a commotion, cause we are so awesome. Narwhal.
it's like that.
Nature check?
That wasn't me.
It's a narwhal. It's a really metal narwhal.
Crit 20 to athletics to
Keep rowing? You do.
Yeah. For extra
Bigger?
fervor. Yeah.
Sure.
I bring another barrel upon the deck.
You do.
I keep sloshing the other barrel with an 18.
I cast Speak with Animals to the narwhal, and I roll not
Okay.
good enough.
Okay. So you don't. You don't see the narwhal yet. You just hear it screaming.
We're about to see some
As it-
puncturing.
Yeah. And you feel like the ship I mean, it's already rocking around a whole lot, so you
Hey,
wouldn't be
when
able
the
to
ships
tell.
are rocking, don't come a knocking.
Well, speaking of which, you feel the ship a knock as Lobu, you notice like puncture holes in the side of the ship right around where you are. Not like
Yeah.
far enough to hit you, but yeah, all of
How
a sudden
big are they?
they're about the size of softball. They're about a softball-sized hole.
Brother, I got this.
Hey guys.
Who's got tar?
Mending.
I jump on down and start mending the hole.
Yeah. Boop. As you mend that hole, another hole pops up on the opposite side.
Keep doing it.
It's like a cartoon where every time you mend one, another pops up.
I play whack-a-mole with the mend holes.
19 athletics to keep rowing.
Keep on going.
Hey, Mr. Oh, my apologies. Captain Zabub, my apologies again. Captain Labub, now that your friend, the mountain dwarf, has gone below deck, I might need a hand spreading some of this sweet water around to put these fires out.
you know, my friend. But I help you anyway.
Thank you.
22.
Lobo, you
Kedu
feel-
helped you.
yeah, you guys are spreading
20.
you guys are spreading the water around. It's getting most of the fires, although it's a little rough on the sides. The oars are feeling a little brittle.
Well, that's what I was about to say. I want to pour it down
Yeah.
the side of the boat to kind of put the oars
yeah, you do,
flames out.
but they're a little on the brittle side.
Sachi, mend my oars.
Well, either you pull them in, brother, or I'm gonna have to go climb out on them, and I feel like I might die that
Okay.
Well, doesn't he need the? Isn't there
Stop
something weird with
complaints.
mending where you need
It's a
like
minute
the,
casting
the,
time.
the thing? Like you can't just like create it from nothing. I thought.
I
But
can
the
do
wood
a
is
one.
still
I can
there.
do a 1 foot
As-
cube at a time,
yeah.
but it takes a minute, so I can't do it like every round.
Oh, okay.
Takes a minute. I thought
Yeah.
it was 7
No,
seconds.
it does not take a minute.
It's a cantrip.
Holding the card. That said,
It's a minute casting time.
Wow. We always ran it with a
Yeah.
As one round.
not really. So I've mended once already, so I can't really do it again.
Animal friendship with the narwhal on a 15.
So you're trying to beat his what?
Friendship.
So
Yeah.
would it be your spell save?
Choose a beast. It's intelligence. If it's intelligence or 4 or higher, the spell fails.
Or higher.
Otherwise, it's got to pass a wisdom save and be charmed.
Oh, it's a stupid animal. Like, it's super
So,
dumb.
Okay.
so it's got to make a wisdom save.
It's gonna make a
Okay.
wisdom check.
He botched.
Excellent. He's now my best friend, and I'm gonna kind of instruct him to go to the front of the boat, toss the line to him, and he's gonna tow us to the mainland.
It pops out of the water, and you notice that it is just covered in serrated horns. Its main horn is gigantic, but
Has more horns branching off of it?
yeah, it's got numerous horns, but all of the horns just have bodies all
it's
over
like the
them.
buzzards from from Fury Road. The Russian cars are covered in spikes,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the spikes are covered in spikes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Should we perceive to see the state of our metal gnome friend? He sounds a little evil.
He's a little fucked up at the moment.
You said that there's corpses?
Yeah, he's just got bodies like spiked on all the horns and spikes sticking out of him.
Where did he get these corpses
That's
from?
a great question. Where did he get all these corpses
Jesus.
from? And they're all different types, like children, old people,
Tuscan Raiders.
all kinds. Yeah.
One of them is still alive, beckoning to us. Come, join me. Ahab.
Dennis, if I did a dispel magic, would that get rid of this?
No.
If only we had some sort of cleric who had the right spells.
Nope. I'm not that kind of cleric.
If only we had a cleric that knew major restoration.
Oh, yeah, I can't do that.
I want you to do another con check for me,
Gnome boy.
Shijima.
Shit, man.
Nojima. Nobojima.
12.
Iwo Jima.
So you're very short-tempered right now.
Iwonoma.
You seem to be a little spikier than you were a bit ago.
Is he just yelling at the narwhal, or what's he angry at?
No, he just seems very agitated.
I'm
But
on edge! I have a little bit going on up here.
Brother.
he's a little kooky for Cocoa Puffs right now.
He hasn't had a cigarette in 3 days.
Brother, I find when
Mind if I roll weed?
No.
What?
No one says that. Nobu gets an 18 for athletics.
Yeah, you keep on rowing.
With my brittle oars.
Also, the
Me don't think.
narwhal's pulling the boat too, so that helps.
Yeah, where are we going?
To the mainland.
The mainland.
Towards chaos.
Brother,
We're just gonna beach the boat, the
beach.
ship.
I find sometimes when I imagine...
Is the narwhal pulling us or not? 'Cause I
Yeah,
tried
it
to
is.
get
Pulling us off.
Brother, I find when I'm agitated that a little bit of wine helps me calm down. Maybe you should slurp from the deck.
I am not allowed to have wine.
But
By chance, are you a cleric?
I am, brother, and I have some holy wine for you.
What is your quest?
Friendship.
Find out he's a very angry drunk. Oh shit!
He beats that
Goblin.
goblin.
Scream if you want me to stop.
Kedu comes up and looks. The goblin comes up and he looks at Shijima and he realizes there's a problem. And because he is a monk, he is going to cast.
Flurry of blows.
Kick you in the throat.
I was gonna go with Purify, but I don't know if he can use Purify or not.
We don't care about the rules, really.
Yeah, he can, your special character.
What does purify
He
do?
can purify you.
It purifies.
He sucks him off until
Yeah.
he sucks the metal out of his.
Oh no, that's Purify food and drink. That doesn't help. Sorry.
Well,
Aura of purity.
Meat's back on the table,
Unless he
boys.
fucking eats souls, you can purify that.
sorry, meat's back on the menu.
That is the quote.
Ah, fresh meat.
Would you say this is a poison, Dennis?
I would say it's more of a curse.
Curse.
Oh, so you could cast remove curse.
If anybody has that.
Which
The
no one
third
ever
level
takes.
Spell.
I don't know if he's got it or not.
Unfortunately,
Sachi can probably get it tomorrow.
yeah,
Tomorrow.
it's not in my list of currently known spells.
I'm gonna just keep putting these fires out, even though the
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
We've both been doing
Kedu
that.
has it. I'm gonna say Kedu has it.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. So Kedu puts his hands avoiding the spiky area
Around the buttocks.
by
He's
clutching
touching my cheek. He's touching my cheek.
Oh, is
Yes,
it?
he's clutching your testicles
We're friends.
and knocking
We're
them back and forth into each other.
Gnomish
and
word
friends.
for gooch.
with every clank, the spikes diminish a bit, and then all of a sudden you seem to be back to normal after he's clanked your testicles together. About
Thank you
18
very much,
times.
my friend.
And then he
So-
puts your nuts back in your pants, and then just wipes his hands off.
That is what true friendship is all about.
Yeah, brother.
Oh, was that the third time or the fourth time that can do without silent?
Huh?
What?
Roll to perceive what he said.
Yeah.
He make a vow of silence, but then he make noise. But at the
He's
third
allowed
time
to
or the
grunt.
fourth time,
He's allowed to grunt. He's not allowed to say words.
He's not allowed to say words. He's allowed to grunt.
with enough silence.
It's a loosely interpreted.
Then he pulls out a pair of reading glasses. He's like, actually, it's a technicality.
21 athletics.
Actually, and he starts talking nerd towards you. Oh, my language. So yeah, so I would say, are you still rowing the whole way?
He is.
Yeah.
Okay. Does animal friendship ever wear off?
24 hours.
Great. You within a matter of a few hours, it stops around what used to be a dock. The town that you guys, other than Thurston, remember, was the hoity-toity town. It is currently on fire.
Less hoity-toity.
There are a lot of spiky people running around.
Shit.
And there's a lot of corpses everywhere.
Shit.
And there's also a lot of spiky animals, like birds and squirrels and all kinds of things, just running around murdering the shit out of everything.
Shit.
I'm gonna go back down below deck real quick and pick up them sewing needles, kits, maybe some thread. You said there was thread down there.
Yes?
Are there like crocheting needles as well?
No.
You gonna make some gloves? I mean,
I'm gonna make me a spike squirrel cosplay.
I'm also gonna take that wedding dress just in case it comes
Okay.
in handy. I'm gonna put it into. Is there a backpack down there?
There's pillowcases.
I don't want a pillowcase. Is there a backpack?
No.
hey Phil, is it a nice day for a white wedding?
White wedding.
Oh boy, Dennis. Fuck off. You can fuck off as well. Fuck. Fine. I'll take a pillowcase for now, but I'm gonna look to upgrade it later.
Well, you got a needle and thread, brother. You can turn it into a backpack.
That's right. I guess I could, Mr. Vammon. Is that your name, Vammon?
Vamon.
Sorry,
Who's on top of the boat?
It's mountainish.
I guess
I am.
everybody except me and Mr. Lowboo are below deck.
I was
Okay.
below deck mending a hole most recently.
Okay.
That's true. He was.
Whoever's
That's because he's a mountain dwarf.
Okay. Whoever's
they-
on top of the boat, do a perception check.
No.
No. Got it.
Bro.
How does a
6.
It is a 22.
You notice that the castle has stopped moving. Looks to be about 50 miles inland. The legs have sort of settled down into the ground, and the crystal on the top of it lights up, and then these lines shoot in.
Lions?
Lines. These lines shoot across the sky,
Rar.
and then they sort of fill in the sky with like this red color in between the lines. So it's almost like a geometric thing, but it's filling in the sky with red very slowly
So it's making like a dome-like shape coming down.
around the planet.
Around
Oh.
the planet.
Yes. It's shooting in as far as you can see.
That looks like it's going around the planet.
I don't even. Do you guys know what has started this chaos?
Okay.
Degradation of friendship between the peoples.
Shijima turns into a great eagle
Okay.
and has Keru jump on his back
Okay.
and flies up higher than as high as he can get as a great eagle, and tries to survey from the top end what does it look like? I mean, what's going on?
I'm also gonna come above deck now and steady my Igpoon.
Igpoon.
What?
It's my harpoon, but I change it for every animal he turns into.
Oh,
It's an
okay.
eagle.
Now,
He's an
See
eagle.
an
It's
eagle with a
Igpoon.
goblin
I said-
on it.
Yeah, a dolph poon.
Phil's just hot for my
it a-
poon.
is
I
it
don't
a
know what it
Philadelphia
is.
poon?
I
What
mean,
that's about?
It's a Philadelphia gritty poon.
Oh,
Phil
okay.
Poon.
Philly Poon.
Philly Poon. Kensington Poon.
So you line up your
No,
Poon. Okay.
South Philadelphia.
Philly Poon with extra whiz. Anyway, so I'm
I just had one of those.
How high can an eagle go? 500 feet?
Take a look. It's in a
It's
book.
It's reading Rambo.
It's reading eagles.
500 feet?
That's pretty high, right?
That's not.
Is it not that high? That's a lot. That's a
I'm
lot.
looking it up. Hold on.
Hey
Giant
Siri,
eagle, talons.
how high can an eagle fly?
They can fly
Higher and
higher.
higher.
Eagle.
37,000 feet.
It's 10,000. I see 10,000 feet.
Okay, well, you can go way higher than the castle, essentially.
Okay, so he's going to go up as high as he can and try and observe before it, getting back down before he is
Well, what
trapped.
kind of eagle are you?
An American bald eagle.
The giant eagle.
Giant eagle.
Okay.
Not the grocery store in the Cleveland area.
So
That's
you're rolling to
something else.
perceive?
Also in the Pittsburgh area.
Are you rolling to perceive then, Shijima?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. He will
Eagles are
roll
like
to
plus 10 to
perceive.
perception.
Probably.
And that is with my perception, how does a 21 grab you?
So, as I said before, the lines go as far as you can see off into the sky. And then this red light is filling in the space between. It's not fast, but I would say probably about 50 feet a second.
Is it like a sheet of red, or is it like octagonal like pillows of red? I'm just trying to figure out, like, from a visual standpoint, does it look like it's an armoring, or does it look more like it's like a big long sheet kind of thing?
Like a sheet.
Okay.
Like it's just when you watch movies
So there
where
could be weaknesses within it,
Yeah.
because it's not reinforced in certain areas.
It's not encasing the castle. It's just going out through the sky.
Right.
It's just emanating from the castle.
Is there a part of the castle that is not going to be touched by this, or is the spire?
Oh, it's above.
where it's coming out of?
Yeah, it's coming out of the spire.
Okay.
The castle itself, everything around it seems to be destroyed and burning, and there's lots of monsters running around, like
Do I
deformed
see anything
creatures.
on the path between where our boat is or landed and the castle? Do I see any easy to run routes rather than just straight at it through a monster? I mean, is there any like back paths or terrain that we could use to our advantage?
There seems to be a forest path that goes off to the side of the town, and there seems to be the least amount of monsters that way. It's off to the left-hand side.
Well, that's where the werewolves are, so okay.
There you go. So there are fewer creatures that path, and it is a worn path, so you wouldn't have to worry about like trying to go through the woods. This is not at all. My arm's not even extended. So
He's doing the fishy thing, Phil.
Fishy
He's doing
thing.
the fishy thing.
Fish
It's okay.
Nazi.
a fish Nazi.
He's doing the
Fish
fishy
Hitler.
Fischler.
So yeah, so it weaves through the woods. There are monsters around, but it doesn't seem like any are. It's not as densely populated with awfulness as some of the other spots.
thing. Okay.
Like if you just went straight from the boat to the castle, there's a lot of awful in between.
Is there any? Is Keru pointing out anything? I mean, does he see anything that would be of assistance to me?
He does, but he can't speak.
Yeah,
Well, no, but he can point.
he's looking at the same thing you're looking at.
Okay, so he's not seeing anything special. Okay.
Yeah, no, because
All right, we're gonna go back down to the party then,
Okay, so you go back down on the boat and
and I flip back into the gnome. Yes, I nosedive and forget to pull up.
There's just
Thurston. He's just staring right at Thurston the whole time.
I got my harpoon ready. Like I've got you this song.
and at the last
Smile,
minute,
you son of
I pull up and drop a load right into Thurston's mouth.
and I am yawning. So what he doesn't know is no, that is not the right
That's-
accent at all.
no.
What he doesn't know is I like to eat bird shit. Thank you. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten since the fucking dungeon. Cunt.
Why do you sound like that now?
Now you're sounding British.
Nigel's back.
The toes
The
knows.
toes always knows. Aye, Mary Poppins.
Nigel killed himself.
Chimney, chim, chim, chiri.
Chimcharoo on these nuts, Mary Poppins.
Chimichurri sauce all over these nuts.
I love churros.
I want to fly a kite, and by that I mean eat your pussy out. Nigel was great. I miss him. Sorry. All right.
Anyways,
All right, anyway, I flip back into a gnome. I land. I say, gentlemen, if we can call you that, we need to go to the woods. And once we get through the woods, we can get faster to the castle to figure out what is going on and how to stop it.
I mean, you would know better than me, Eagle Scout. But how far of a distance do you believe that's going to be? And can you turn into a moose and we could all ride you there so it would be more quick than just walking on foot?
Into the
Well,
moose.
first of all, Dennis, how far is it? I mean,
50 miles.
okay. It is at least a 3-day walk at a good pace.
Unless you found some sort of creatures in the
Horse
woods.
that wasn't turned?
You might be able to find some horses that haven't
We
turned
could
yet.
all ride the same horse.
Yeah, it's less than 2 days.
Mega.
Look at my horse.
You're going
My
for
horse
it.
is amazing.
Have you... So is the narwhal still, like, is it just stuck there, or can
He's
it...
my buddy. No, well, he'll do whatever I tell him to for the next, what?
Row
Beat
legs
yourself.
Because, yeah, he's just hanging out, like, all right.
You,
That's
throw
good.
legs!
That's good.
It shits out 2 legs.
Let's see. Do we want to do anything else with the narwhal? I mean,
Well, hey, man. I don't know this narwhal well enough, and it can't give me consent, so...
I'm gonna tell the narwhal to. Oh God, what do I want him to do?
Kill yourself.
No, you can't tell him to kill himself. That's specifically within animal charming. You can't do that.
Style, that's high risk.
I'm gonna tell the narwhal to learn K-pop and do K-pop instead of rock and roll. No. How about we do? I'll have the narwhal just try and protect us along the shoreline, and then after he doesn't see us anymore, to go far deep into the ocean and help people rather than try and kill them. There.
Okay.
Happy narwhal.
Is it just like on the beach?
No, you guys are... It's parked you guys, like, where the docks were.
Oh, so it's just floating there in the docks?
It's just
hanging
chilling.
out, yeah.
It's just like narwhal, baby. Narwhal.
What is this evil creature in the water doing?
Well,
He's chilling.
Big Jim is given it a new task, so it sort of unfinangles itself from the ropes, goes into the water real deep, and you don't see it for a while, and then it shoots out of the water towards the town and just starts rolling around the town, just murdering everything. Narwhal, narwhal. But it's getting everything. Like it's taking out all the monsters and stuff.
Good narwhal.
Hey, you guys wanted a path. There's the path. I don't see a problem here.
Yeah.
I do not see a problem here.
There is no danger anywhere around the narwhal.
Well, are there still stores?
It's basically Katamari Damasing the town. It's doing.
Dennis, we go and find a cart and put the narwhal in the cart.
It's way too
Take
big.
the narwhal with us.
He could actually roll the cart. If we tie it to him correctly, he could just roll in.
He just
and then-
pushes himself.
Yeah, he can cart us towards the,
I feel like he gets stuck in the woods.
into the woods.
Stuck in the woods.
Shame on me. You are correct.
Yeah. I mean, there are buildings that aren't destroyed. You can search them if you so
I
desire.
need to find
dangerous.
something. I need like a weapon or.
I want to
Big ol'
find
stick.
some weapons and armor.
Sure.
if
Well, I mean,
possible.
Dennis, are there any people left, or are they just all
Not anymore now.
the narwhal.
Narwhal's taking care of it. There's no
Useful
people
narwhal.
or monsters. There's nothing. They're all attached to the narwhal. There are weapons randomly lying on the ground because narwhal is currently rolling through the marketplace, and there
Phil, I
was a
got
weapon
it.
stand.
I got it.
Sweet.
I tell the narwhal to stop and hold still, and tell him this may have just hurt a little bit. And I go over and I find one of the spikes, and I look to see if there's a way we can easily break it off.
They're like metal.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I don't know how you're gonna break metal spikes off, but
Crit 20. I'm kidding.
let me get my.
does anybody have fire, like a torch kind of thing, and we can? My thought is you could cut off one of the spikes, attach it to a stick, and then you've got like a poisonous
not
spear,
poison.
cursed spear you can use.
Corruption spear?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pick up a sword that's just laying on the ground.
Okay, you do. It's a long sword.
Okay.
Is
Was
there any
that?
armor, bro?
Is there armor?
There's an armor stand that still has all the different types of armor on it.
Oh shit! Damn it, that hurt.
What'd you do? Stab yourself?
I stabbed myself with a pencil. Between my legs, I caught the pencil sideways and it stabbed me right in the fucking leg.
Dumbass.
Damn it! God, stupid narwhal.
Sachi needs his
What
half plate
pencil
back.
are you using?
Titanium.
Yeah, there's half
Oh, okay.
plate.
Sachi gets it.
Hold on.
And a shield.
There's a pretty shitty shield. But,
Shitty shield will take it, brother.
Yeah.
Can I find 2 swords?
Yeah. What type of? I mean, they're 2 long swords.
Yeah.
Yeah, you find 2
Cool.
long swords.
I'm gonna look for the heaviest armor I can find.
What's heavier than half plate?
Full plate.
There's a shoddy set of full plate. It's not
Made out
pretty.
of bronze.
It's a tin plate.
Aluminium.
It's made of pumice.
Aluminium?
Aluminium full plate.
It's made of pumice, so you can float.
It's made of pumpkin.
Pumice.
Pumice.
Hummus. It's made of
It's
hummus.
made of hummus.
Hummus plate.
The Greeks love you.
What's
I'll
that
have
metal
the-
that like melts right away when you get it hot?
Lead. Mercury.
Well, I was thinking mercury, but yeah, mercury plate armor.
Gallium.
You are now insane.
You're that
Get-
metal that explodes when it touches water.
Gallium melts at
Hope
like
it never
90
rains.
degrees.
Okay, I'm trying to remember what it was from high school, and that's like years ago.
Probably mercury for your age.
Probably mercury, yeah. Wait a minute, you making an old joke?
So any,
Listen here, Sonny.
Isn't he like my age?
isn't
How
there-
old are you?
I'm 40. I'm gonna be 40 next
Oh
year.
shit, dog.
Can I find
You're
a
old as
shield?
fuck.
Yeah, you
Yeah, I am
also
old
find
as
a
fuck.
kind of shitty shield.
Scale mail?
Yeah?
Cool, thanks.
Can I find studded leather?
Are you
Yeah.
killing my narwhal for scale whale?
Oh,
Scale whale mail.
A
scale
mail.
whale.
Whale
mail.
mail. It's covered in spikes.
Well, here's the whale, it never fails.
Can I find rapiers?
Yes. There are
Everything we
rapiers.
need. Can I find
Wait,
Two
no.
of them.
Big Dick Billy's
Rapier,
cudgel?
not rapist.
Do we have?
Can I find Big Dick Billy's cudgel?
No, I already rolled. There's no magical items.
Oh.
Yep.
Are there any crossbows laying about?
Yep.
Okay, I will take one.
Okay.
I'm gonna look for any additional.
No bolts though. Just the
I've got
crossbow.
I've got my daggers. So do we have any additional arrows for my short bow?
Yeah.
Or okay,
a
I'm gonna
lot of
grab as
busted
many
stuff,
arrows
but
as I
yeah.
can.
So as we're shopping for a 3rd episode, is there any, like, I know the narwhal killed most of everything, but are things starting to come back in to the area?
No, because it
Okay.
just keeps rolling around all over the place.
Rolling in the sidewalk.
So I can hear it. Are there any horses in the area?
You can look.
No, the narwhal killed them all.
Botched.
You don't see any.
Yeah, I don't see any either.
I don't see it either.
There's a bunch of dead horses attached to the narwhal, but
Nope, I don't see it.
if you can animate dead horses.
Yeah.
Is there a cart around? Like carts or anything like that that a horse would use?
Oh, you mean like a carriage?
Well, no, I'm saying
Oh,
like a
well,
long
okay, I
cart,
see what you're saying.
like a shopper's cart.
Yeah, there's one that's not completely destroyed. It's just a little rough.
We could tie
there-
it to Big Jim's character, and then he can just ride us into town.
Yeah.
You
Well,
can
okay.
ride us.
Are the carriages in any better condition than the cart, or not really?
Yes, there's a wedding carriage that's in pristine shape.
Is the
It's
bride
got
still on?
cans attached to the back of it and everything.
Cut those
Does
cans.
it say just married on the back?
It does. No, the bride's attached to the narwhal.
Oh,
She
that
saw
is a white
some
wedding.
The groom is on the next spike, and they're still holding hands.
Oh,
Because their metal arms are just fused together.
Sure.
together
From the
life
sickness.
and death.
They have metal arms.
No.
All right.
metal
now.
spikes on their arms because they're infected.
No, they were normal. Narwhal
All right,
just rolled through a
so
church.
I'm
You're
gonna
a
walk
murderer.
up. I'm gonna walk up, and I'm gonna have Keru jump on the driver's seat of the carriage, and I will flip and turn into a white stallion.
Pure white stallion.
Pure white stallion.
Wild white horses.
Well, unfortunately, the government's coming to snatch you up and slaughter you, so...
We will.
Huh?
We will.
Oh, he's from California.
Yeah, he's from
Got it.
Yeah.
We
Current event jokes always
We-
good. A year later.
we will eat
Yep.
well.
So I kind of look over at the.
I start
look over at
walking.
the
I
curtain
just
and I
start walking. I leave. Like, nope.
Hold on.
I'm done.
I look over at the party and go, and motion to get
leave.
in the damn carriage.
I leave.
You're just walking.
They're
You're not getting
walking.
on
I
the carriage.
just walk.
I lasso Nobu with the other carriage piece.
I rip the rope.
Oh.
Well, I'm gonna get onto the.
Yes, I absolutely do.
I'll get into the carriage.
Okay. So Nobu, you're just hoofing it.
I'm just walking.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
Sachi's
they're gonna go
also
a
on
lot
the
faster
carriage.
than you're walking.
that's fine.
Okay. You'll get there 3 days later.
That's fine. I'm just gonna walk, disappear into the woods.
Sure, nothing will happen.
Brother, why don't you just get on the carriage?
I'll just run alongside.
You might be able to athletics.
The 28.
Yeah. As he's running alongside the outside of the carriage, I'll just keep guiding him.
Okay. So yeah.
What about LeBub?
Spitting
said
into
he
my
was-
mouth.
Said I was walking.
You could change your mind after the first round.
I don't want to.
Okay.
He rolled for it.
You can walk 32 miles in a day. Fast paced.
Okay. Shijima, are you running or trotting?
Well, if Zabub's not gonna like get in, then I'm gonna just trot to try and have him keep pace.
Then why are we in a horse carriage?
Fancy trotting in a wedding?
So that I can take a
cart?
long rest.
So two people
Sachi
can
and
nap.
Thurstone can take a nap.
I need to nap to get some health back.
And I need to get my spells in order.
Okay. So as we trot along towards the forest path, we're gonna call it. Thanks so much for tuning in. Check us out next time.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Botched Podcast. Thanks to the people who support us over at patreon.com/Botched Podcast, like our newest patron, Riot King 96. Thank you. Please head on over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review. At the time of this recording, we are at 163 reviews. Now, if we hit 200 reviews before the end of the year, I will release Patreon episodes to the normal people. So, if it happens in November, I'll give you guys November and December. If it doesn't happen until December, I'll give you Christmas. If it doesn't happen at all, well, I'm sorry, we get nothing.
fucked.
Thanks to Gozer for doing our new intro and outro music, and thank you to Four Corners Comics as our unofficial sponsor. Big Jim, thanks for joining us this episode. Where can people find you?
You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, except I'm not really on any of those. You can actually find me on Twitter at jthatcher79 and over at TheTradeNerd. That's TheTradeNerd.com.
And as always,
When someone from your sordid backstory arrives in the campaign and you desperately try to ignore them, plan their death and whisper Botched.
we'll see you next week, nerds.
Yeah, what else is new? Irish, baby.
Irish cream.
My wife takes Irish cream every night.
Oh, not Irish.
I thought you were Italian.
The neighbor's Irish.
Oh.
Because she's a whore. Get it?
I'm sterile.
Where does baby go?
That explains so much, actually.
I've bought you so many storks, and yet we don't have any babies.
Speaking of Philadelphia.
What?